Margavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Aracher Galadirthin, the head of the Submod Divide and Conquer, and welcome to Divide and Conquer as we continue on the Anduin campaign. A campaign that has taken many twists and turns, as you've seen through the videos, and from going from 4 small provinces in central Anduin and seeming beaten to many, we are now sitting with Mount Gleowine in our control, Goblin Town firmly in our control, and we've defeated the Dread Stack, which comes after Goblin Town falls. Our greatest threat at the moment is an invisible Dol Guldur army somewhere around here that could have gone north, could have gone east, very uncertain as to its destination. And we are also currently concerned... Oh, that's still rebel. Sorry to totally cut in like that. It's still held by rebels. Anyway, and we also have Orcs of the Misty Mountains, Captain Athrug, the threat of Dyne's Halls, and Rakiberg persists. At the moment, though, we are on an end turn.
Yes, my lord.
We are just regrouping after our victory, and our nearest threat is a Dunafel. He is not strong enough to take Dwinberg from Huntmaster Grimbion on his own, so we are not worried about that at the moment. I do hope you enjoyed the defense of Minas Tirith in the last Northern Dunedain video, and you can look forward to a great many more of them. Although, obviously in time, if we can get a situation that's favourable enough whereby we've defeated enough of Mordor's armies, we might be able to start pushing out, taking another settlement here and there, and then Mordor, it will be less. There'll be less constant full banner armies, and instead there will be just lots of minor skirmishes. But you just keep pressing, keep pressing. The goal in that campaign, as you may realise now, is to try and get the ring and then surge to Mount Doom with the ring. Gather every force that we can and just stay in a block of 4 banner armies, and then the enemy doesn't tend to attack you because they never think they'll have a favourable enough condition. And that's the goal at this time. Now, it seems that my attempts to keep all these save games on a build that is no longer affected by modding has come too late, as my turn times have definitely increased, and which is a pain. But the new campaign is played on a fresh installation, and that one will also now not be touched, and everything in the save will match up to everything that I've done in the modding, so that one should be a lot stabler.
Without question.
I realise that it doesn't sell the mod very well if you watch the modding leader play the game and his game crashes every 2 seconds. So I can see what I can do to alleviate that concern. Where did the gentleman who just joined us go? Fengel. Oh, and look, Beralath. Did we take 2 adoptions? Or has something else happened here? Beralath has just adopted someone older than him. Must have had Beralath for a while. Oh well. They don't need to be there.
Your order.
My lord.
Fengel, head to Celeberg. And Beralath, go and see what you can about Zagkala. Any information you can find there would be good. This place doesn't like us, so we won't be able to train anything for a long time. So we'll try and win it over. We need to start training troops, getting them out. So town... barracks is key at the moment.
Your orders, my lord.
With honour. This tower will keep vigil over the lands. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
2 is training. Anything we can't use here? Yes, we can't use that. We don't use that. Oh, we don't use that. Anything in Goblin Town similar? No. That's good. They're now all building, thanks to our little purge there. Leothold. What can Leothold do for us? Nothing really.
Orders.
Could really do with you upgrading, but soon. Soon they will. Of course, the Misty Mountains do own the town of Foradrain. We don't know what with. Dorwinian still owns Roscabel.
My lord.
Radagast is selling our map information so that we can get money, and we don't know the state of the forest, save for that Dol Guldur have not taken Enethar, central Mirkwood, this province. So at the minute that remains held by no one. So again we'll end the turn. Drawing. I'm drawing. Voice is breaking. Voice is breaking. Always goes funny, doesn't it? I'm not used to the slow turn times, I must confess. Even at the height of my campaigns, I'd usually get maximum of maybe 12 seconds. So, it's all very frustrating. They're still not horrific though, are they? I mean, we're not talking about minutes or anything like that. We're just looking closer to, what, 25 seconds, something like that? Which is a shame. Especially at this moment in the Anduin campaign where everything's sort of just waiting. Misty Mountains, waiting to see what they do, waiting to find out what Dol Guldur do. Of course, the slower turn times could just be because I'm running in compatibility mode for Windows 8. And maybe that's affecting it somehow. Oh, they attacked him before he got any sight range. Took 113 of them with him, though.
Fall back and retreat!
Good job, good job. Harad, we're almost there. Umbar and Khand to come. Oh, yes, please. Mission failed, retraining complete. War declared. Winian and Merc would have gone to war. Oh, fascinating. Why were they already not at war? That's what's more fascinating. Éothéod, get a grain exchange. We could do with that as well, actually. Making a bit of money now. Reasonable sum.
My lord.
Oh, where did the orcs amount? They all orcs headed up there. I'm tempted to send him to Dwinberg as well, then.
By your command.
Oh. Rest is supposed to know. Yeah, go to Dwinberg. Got more support there, which is good. The only threat to our west now is Dol Bryn. So, we'll send out a scout.
Yes, my lord.
Astrid. Ah, Askash, you cheeky bugger.
Rally to me! I'm gonna stick you!
No word will come from there. Can we get a spy? We'll get a spy on the next turn. We'll find out.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. This tower will keep vigil over the lands.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, Sons of the Fallen. We can get some Sons of the Fallen. I forgot that they're available for mercenaries for the Anduin. And again, we wait. Let's see what it is. It's exactly at 8 minutes, according to my little timer in the corner. And assuming that nobody attacks us, nobody does anything, we can see how long the turn will take. Other than Fram, who obviously slays Scatha and then doesn't give dwarves back their horde, thus provoking their wrath and potentially sealing his fate at the hand of the dwarves, the Anduin don't particularly have men of note. Of course, we all know Eol, who becomes the first king of the Rohan, but little else is known, unfortunately. Very similarly, little is known of the Beornings, their origin especially, in the same way that nothing is really known of the origin of the Hobbits. We just know that they're related to men, not dwarves. But other than that, we don't really know anything about how they came to be.
Stand.
We don't know which Valar brought them to being. We don't know if they were set on the earth with Eru Ilúvatar's creation of men. We just don't know anything about them. Now, I'm very disappointed to see that that turn so far has taken 1 whole minute. Now, of course, part of that can just be that the campaigns are tricky, are getting quite lengthy. But this campaign's only 39 turns in. I do a few things, see if I can jazz it up.
Yes, my lord.
What was that mission? Just to talk to them. Send an emissary here.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Trade rights.
It's good to... Very well.
I'll give you map
What else
information.
do
You
have to
pay
suggest?
me 1,000 gold. Thank you.
An honour and a pleasure. Farewell.
We gained quite a bit of money because of that.
Yes, my lord.
Right, head north, find out what's happening with Dol
As you
Guldur and the
wish.
elves.
Without question.
Right, we are besieged.
Have a taste
Unifel.
of my blade.
We will wait. He will definitely think he's strong enough to attack us, so we'll just wait until he does. Ancillary training grounds, please. Oh, the orcs are coming.
Your orders, my lord.
And I don't know what to do about Angmar. I don't. Or just the north in general.
Yes, my lord.
We could take an army from Framsburg and move on Rakuberg. I don't know whether or not we have the strength. If we can clear the threat to the north, then our entire southern, all of our focus can then be on Goblin Town itself and the south in general. So Folkton will retain its defence, although I'm going to take you, and I'm going to take you.
Lord.
My lord.
Try and get them to Goblin Town. Oh. How has that been a clear defeat?
Fall back! I'm gonna stick you!
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Problems galore.
Your will, my
You,
lord.
Valesman, try and get to Goblin
By
Town.
your command, we'll make camp here.
It's the best I've got. It's the best I've got. I think we should push for
Yes, my
Rakuberg.
lord.
I see no reason not to. With Gleerwine at our head and fully
Yes.
returned to strength. Leave behind 112 of them who are looking to be
As you
retrained.
wish. With honor. Making camp here.
Head for Rakuberg. Eliminate this northern threat. Goblin Town will likely be besieged now by the orcs. But Dolbrin can't have very much. It's a village at game start. In 40 turns, I can't see the AI having upgraded it to a proper town. So we might get the odd attack from them, but nothing too strong, I don't think. And the forces of Zagkala, to get to Goblin Town, they either have to come past Folkton, which is being guarded very well by Fulkred, the Hobbit, or they have to go through Imladris, and not just Imladris, but the valley of Imladris, and they'll never do that. So Goblin Town is quite secure from the south. It is only that northwestern side that's a bit of a threat. Adunafel attacks, as expected. Right.
Attack!
It could also just be that because we removed a load of units, that is very likely the cause of these longer turns at the moment as well. The game is kind of not really sure what to do with units that once existed that now don't, and it might just be wiping it through its system. Because the turn times do seem to be speeding up ever so slightly, and in the Northern Dunedain campaign I don't recall them being this long, so I think it's just because this is the first time I've played this since deleting all the mercenary units. Right. The bodyguards can shred them in the city. There's no need to try and crush them on the walls. So if we try and almost lure the enemy, by positioning these men up on the hill, they can charge down and support the Valesmen who will be on the floor. This will be our plan. Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll run you over there so you can fully support. And you go to there. And run. It's nice playing... the last battle I played was the defense of Minas Tirith. So it's nice playing one where you can put it on ×6 and it will actually go quickly.
The enemy have ladders at the walls. Repel the attackers. Give them steel. Curses! The enemy are battering down our gates.
Is our faction leader, Huntmaster Grimbeorn. Oh, they got archers. Oh, only Mirkwood hunters.
Blast their eyes! The enemy's ram is through our gates. The walls are no longer ours. The enemy have taken them.
Alright, so what do the Nazgul do? Good, the Nazgul have wasted themselves. I'm not bothered if he dies, to be honest. I know I'm a little casual with lives of our troops, but...
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
How has he just done the scream if he's just been killed? Ah, this one's going to be over very quickly.
General's bodyguard.
Mirkwood Uruk blades. Surprised they've not fled.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. General's bodyguard, quickly!
Go on, hit them in the rear. That should get them quaking.
General's bodyguard.
Is he still alive? I can't see him. Normally he has a one of the only ones that has a two-headed axe. There, that's. It's not told me he died.
Bodyguard. Move
I
out.
don't know where he is.
Double time.
Maybe he did.
Bodyguard. Charge.
Right, time 6. Let's finish this. Mirkwood Hunters. These are only slightly better than Snagger, and I'm not even certain that they are better than Snagger.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
Yeah, captured a lot of them. Good, good, good.
Our foe
Heroic.
is utterly vanquished. Let all who remember this day.
And the threat to the south is once again relieved. The Nazgul bodyguard really can't do anything against those skin changes. Their only hope is to repeatedly charge them. And in a city they can't do that, so they just get slaughtered. Absolutely slaughtered. What are the Misty Mountains going to do? Nothing. Very interesting. I'm really expecting Angmar to send troops to Gundabad. I'm ready for that, I must confess. They won't. It's got no troops in it, and we won't get a garrison there ever. Oh, the ring has been found in Kharndum. That is of no concern to us. Mordor is not one of our victory conditions.
I'm gonna stick you. Orders. By your command.
I should have put him in there. That was a mistake.
Today.
Your orders, my lord.
Yes. To battle. We shall prevail.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
He's got a lot of nothing, hasn't he? Gleerwine for the time being. If anything came at Gleerwine, we would not hold that. Not an earthly.
My lord.
Ah, and Dolbryn, there it is. It's got a reasonable army, but nothing too big. They haven't taken Camathbryn, nobody has, so there's no threat there. There's our diplomat.
My lord. As you wish.
You heading north, sir?
Stopping here.
Oscar still Dorwinian, that's... Ah, he did die! Ah. I thought he might have done. Oh well. A noble sacrifice. He will be remembered. The army in Folkton seems to be a little wasted at the moment. We should probably go on the push for Zagkala, but if we reduce them down to too few regions, they'll get their supporting army. Daneshalls, Dolbryn, Forodrine, and Zagkala is all they've got at the moment. And Rakiberg, but that will probably fall. And I think it's if they go below 3. So if Rakiberg falls, that's Daneshalls, Dolbryn, Zagkala, and Forodrine. So we could take one more. So yeah, I don't see why we shouldn't go aggressive.
Your will, my lord.
You two
Yes, my lord.
continue to try and support Goblin Town.
We can go no further, my lord.
Folkred, the Honourable. Can you train anything? No. Oh, you're training a unit of archers, yes. So all of you, I want to
As you command.
head into the mountains. And they'll get a garrison unit in a second. You can train more skin changes, but I'm not too bothered about that. Right, and we end a turn again. 1951. So I'm using this as a test for turn time motions. I can't think why they would suddenly be so slow. But it is disappointing because they are, aren't they? It's already 30 seconds. We're only not even done the good factions. Normally a turn is over in 30 seconds. It could, of course, also just be this particular time I'm playing. This is one long session. I've done 2 Northern Dunedain videos and an Anduin. And it crashed twice in the Northern Dunedain video, so there could just be concern there. Maybe I'll try taking it off of compatibility mode for Windows 8 and just leaving it on Run as Administrator. Where did that army come from? Oh, is that the army that was outside Selleberg? It is, isn't it? Can you retreat?
Fall back and regroup.
That's annoying. What forces have we got? The nearest army we've got is the army from Folkton, but they're already on their way. On their way to Zagkala.
March to exhaustion, continuing later.
Oh, yes, please. Northern Athelian's been attacked. They want us to take Enethower. Nothing much else. Oh, dear.
Have a taste of my blade.
The Orcs have come out of Zagkala in strength.
My lord.
I'm gonna stick you.
Yes, my lord.
Have a taste of my blade.
Goblin Town is the most important thing at the moment, though. We need to hold on to that.
Your orders, my lord.
The Orcs just have such a capacity for troop training. They can get troops in the blink of an eye. We can't do that. So we're going to have to, again, withdraw to Folkton.
Yes, my lord.
Beroleth.
Orders.
That force is quite strong, and I'd rather not try and hold Goblin Town. Where's our diplomat?
My lord.
Radagast?
Yes, my lord.
Radagast, do me a really interesting favour.
Yes. You have a proposition for us?
I want map information. I want a single payment of, let's go 5 grand. And in return, I will give you Goblin Town, which they will take from you almost immediately.
No, we cannot.
No,
another proposition.
They don't want it. They don't want it.
We're happy to listen.
Throw in more map information if you want. Alright, give us 2,500 then. See to that.
I do not believe you have further proposals.
Aemir, I need you to have this
Please,
region,
let
but I
us
don't want you to realise how much I want you to have this region. How about 1,500? What do you say to that? Yay!
How could the pleasure was all ours. Farewell.
Now we've reached a load of places. Tick, 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 tick. Oh,
Your
no.
orders, my lord.
I knew that was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen. We are friends with Rohan, are we not? Yes, we are. So we're going to have to cheat our way around it, which is annoying. Rohan would allow us to move through, and so I'm not bothered that I'm doing this at all. There we are.
Yes, my lord.
Right. What to do against the forces of the Misty Mountains? Rohan got a huge garrison. All Sons of the Fallen. Christ alive. That is a mercenary bug that I did not know existed, and that is the potential for abusing
Your
that
orders,
is beyond belief.
With
Pull to Meithelberg and defend.
Yes, my
Beroleth, pull to Folkton and defend. Oh, hello. Can't retrain anything, but we can train. Goblin Town now belongs to Rohan. And it will be a long time before the Misty Mountains break through an army of that many Sons of the Fallen. Which means it's in strong hands. And when we need it back, the Misty Mountains will whittle it down. And I'd rather it was held by someone other than them. That means that Zagkala and Rakuberg are now their key points to attack us. So Folkton is going to be a chief defender. But given that the turn times are horrendously slow, and I really want to look into that, and we are now at the 25-minute mark, I apologise for the slow turn times. Tactics with Rohan. I will have a look and see what I can try and see what I can do. See why they're so slow. See if I move the saves to a different build again. See if that has any effect. But otherwise, that will end this video here. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. Please feel free to put any comments you wish in the comments section or on Total War Center. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Pedimad Melonin, and farewell.